A very good afternoon here in Chiang Mai. I am going to be taking a flight today from Chiang Mai to Bangkok Suvarnabhumi. On the flight here, I took AirAsia from Don Muang to Chiang Mai. If you want to check out that flight, make sure to go watch that video after this. But today, you may have already seen the title or the thumbnail. I'll be flying Vietjet. And this is actually the first time I've flown Vietjet. So obviously, as the name suggests, it's a Vietnamese airline. It's a low-cost airline. And it has some infamous, what do we call it? It's kind of known as the bikini airline. I don't think it's still the case. But yeah, that's what it's kind of known as, because apparently they use some rather questionable tactics for their marketing by using like swimsuit models to market their airline. So that's where kind of the controversy for the airline started. I believe they also went for a couple of lawsuits because of that. But yeah, I don't think that cabin crew is going to be wearing swimsuits for the flight. So I think we are okay on that front. But yeah, they are not a very big low-cost airline in Asia, but they are definitely growing, and they do have quite an operation here. They have a Thai subsidiary, kind of similar to what AirAsia is doing. AirAsia has a Thai subsidiary as well. So we'll have to see what Thai Vietjet is like. What they are offering, how their hot product is, how their their food and beverages offering is like on board, and what the service is like as well. A little bit of a bad news. They have sent me an email advising that the flight is delayed. Well, good and bad news, because the bad news is my flight is delayed. The good news is they did communicate that with me. So yeah, we have good news, but we also have bad news at the same time. But it's good that they have advised me of the delay, unlike certain airlines who did not do that. They did not do it well. Hello from Chiang Mai Airport. So there has been some developments. The original flight was supposed to be departing at 5:20. It got delayed to 5:55, and now it got changed to 6:30. So yeah, I am not quite sure if there's going to be a problem connecting to my Jetstar flight, because that flight got delayed as well. So I'm pretty sure the check-in time is going to be the same as the original flight time. So I hope that I'll be able to make it for the check-in, but it's looking a little bit dicey right now, and I don't really like it. Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes, because this is not good. I mean, we'll probably arrive at about 7:30 to 7:45. And I think the original flight was supposed to be like 9:20. So the check-in should close probably about 8:20. If I arrive at 7:30, I should be okay. But if if the flight gets any more delayed, then it's going to be cutting really close. So you just have to see how it goes. Hopefully it works out, but I might have to start calling my insurance to see whether I'll be able to get any kind of compensation if I do miss that flight. I mean, that flight is delayed, so they can check me in after that time anyway, but it just depends whether they would check me in. That's the only thing. And hi Vietjet, getting to a good start, eh? Oh dear. We have got 2 delayed flights back to back, so this is going to be interesting. We'll see how it plays out. I'll give you an update a little bit later and see what the development is. Alright, just a little update over here. Our flight got delayed again. So our now departing time is 6:45. I am a little bit worried, but I've spoken to the staff and they told me that it's because of heavy rain in Bangkok. The flights are being held back because of the visibility and that sort of thing. So they've taken a picture of my next flight, my Jetstar flight, and my passport and my boarding pass and everything. So I don't know whether they'll communicate with Jetstar just to tell them that I'm coming off from this flight. Given that the Jetstar flight is also delayed, we'll have to see how things go when I get there. Hopefully I'll be able to still check in because that flight got delayed, so they can still check me in if they want to. I guess we'll just have to see the situation when I get to Bangkok. They have actually put a priority tag on my checked luggage, so hopefully I'll be able to get my luggage relatively quickly and then head over to the check-in counter for Jetstar and hopefully I'll be able to check in. So the flight just got in about 10 minutes ago, so we should be able to get on board probably quite soon, I would hope, because it's 6:22 right now. So we have 20 more minutes before the departure. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it works out. Otherwise, I've told my insurance. They told me that I'll be able to claim if I am to miss the next flight. So either way, if I can't make it for the next flight, then I'll just claim my insurance. I'll be out of pocket, I think, for $200 because that's my excess. We'll go with the wind and see how things are. It's the weather, right? You can't really do much about it. I don't know if she's the supervisor or the manager here for this flight, or for this ground crew over here. When I was there, a lot of people are queuing up trying to get information, and yeah, she was being quite rude. She was like, next, next, next. Yeah, I think she got a little bit tired of answering the same question over and over again. But I mean, when you have like 200 passengers, that is what happened. You just get hundreds of people coming to you asking the same question, right? So yeah, that's the job, and I mean, I think she should have dealt with it a little bit more professionally. The rest of the ground staff are actually really nice, and yeah, one of them were like kind of like comforting her, like telling her like just to cool down a little bit because yeah, she was getting a little bit hot over there. But yeah, I mean, most of their flights to Suvarnabhumi is delayed, and I think another couple of other airlines are delayed as well. I can look at the board right now, and yeah, there are quite a few delayed flights. I think all of them are going to Bangkok. So yeah, what to do, right? We can't control the weather, so just have to go with the wind and just deal with it when it comes. There's no point to be, stressing all over it. I mean, we can't really control the weather, right? So yeah, just remember to be kind to the crew as well because they are, dealing with a lot of shit as well from the passengers and with the delay, everyone is stressed out. So we are starting our boarding now. So I'll meet you on board and check out what Vietjet is all about.
Thank you อันนี้ไม่ให้พี่ดูอะไรอ่ะ
Thank you.
ไม่ใช่น้องค่ะค่ะสวัสดีค่ะบริษัท
Online check-in for your convenience. It is available from 24 hours until 1.
A very good evening here from Vietjet. I've just boarded the aircraft and it seems like it's an A321 because I thought I was on an A320, but yeah, apparently this is an A321, which is interesting. And yeah, anyway, welcome on board. The first thing up top, we have got personal air vents and personal reading lights. And while there's no one behind me, let's try the reclining. It's not really that great. I mean, yeah, it's just a little bit of a recline. And as for the leg room, as you can see, it's not great. I can't even stick a finger in there. It's basically like non-existent. And oops, that's my passport. We got a tray table over here. Looks okay. I mean, it's not a very big tray table. And then we got a pocket over here. It's okay. And that's the view outside. So, yeah, I mean, first impression of the crew, they are pretty nice. So, that's a good sign at least. They're not like rude or anything. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's a very minimalist design. Obviously, it's a low-cost airline, so can't really expect too much. There is a food menu, so let's have a look at what they offer. So I'm basically comparing this to like Air Asia because they are both, low-cost airlines and they are competing in this space. So looks like I've got some bakery selection over here. You can make it a meal. And we have got some kind of like rice dishes. Oh, they have vegetarian fried rice. Oh, I actually want to try that. They've got like chicken noodle, flat noodles, spicy chicken with rice, white sauce penny, green curry, chicken teriyaki. Actually looks pretty decent. They've got like banana cake, milk bun, cheesecake, and Nutella bun for the dessert. And then for the drinks, you have juices, coffee, green tea, milk tea, Americano, cappuccino, fruit tea, cocoa, cappuccino, Thai tea, and cappuccino. That's not too bad. You've got your hot drinks, tea, coffee. Over here also like macadamia and coffee. And then you got soft drinks, water, beer, instant noodles. Chips. I think those are like snacks, gummies, chocolate, and there's some merchandise that you can buy. Over here as well. So overall, I mean, it's not too bad based on the selection. If they do stock most of these things, then it's definitely quite good, I would say. Although I think Air Asia has a wider selection, but I mean this is actually not bad. But that is assuming that they are actually stocking all of these things. I mean it looks pretty decent, but it is again a very short flight, so I don't know how much service there is going to be. So yeah, I might just like get a drink or something. But other than that, I don't think I'll be getting any food because it's just such a short flight. There's not going to be enough time to eat anything. And we are 5 minutes away from our scheduled departure. People are still boarding, so. And hopefully we won't be any more delays, but we'll see how it goes.
ปิดบนแผงเหนือศีรษะของท่านทั้งในห้องโดยสารและห้องน้ำจะตกลงมาโดยอัตโนมัติ in case of decompression it will be automatically drop down from the passenger service unit above your head and from ceiling the lavatory ดึงหน้ากากลงมาสวมสายรัดครอบศีรษะให้หน้ากากอยู่ในระดับจมูกและปากแล้วหายใจตามปกติเพื่อนำมาfrom านค่ะยินดีต้อนรับทุกท่านสู่ท่าอากาศยานสุวรรณภูมิเวลาท้องถิ่นขณะนี้คือ 20:15 น.อุณหภูมิภายนอก 27 องศาเซลเซียสเพื่อความปลอดภัยของท่านกรุณานั่งประจำที่รัดเข็มขัดนิรภัยขณะนี้ท่านสามารถเปิดใช้งานโทรศัพท์มือถือและอุปกรณ์อิเล็กทรอนิกส์ได้กรุณางดสูบบุหรี่รวมถึงบุหรี่ไฟฟ้าและใช้ความระมัดระวังในการเปิดที่เก็บของเหนือศีรษะพร้อมตรวจสอบสัมภาระของท่านให้ครบถ้วนก่อนออกจากเครื่องบินด้วยค่ะในนามของสายการบินไทยเวทเจ็ตขอขอบคุณผู้โดยสารที่
Alright everybody, I have just arrived here in Bangkok. Just waiting for my bag to come out. I have technically about just under 15 minutes until the check-in close. If they are following the actual original flight time, so yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they are going to wait for me, but I guess we'll find out if we can get there in time. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see whether there's any chance I might be able to make it because the first bag seems to be coming out very soon, any second now. But yeah, just to sum up the flight from Vietjet or Thai Vietjet. It's pretty good. I would say the crew are professional. They are more or less friendly. And in terms of the food and drinks offering, it's decent enough. Not as extensive as AirAsia, but I don't know how much they actually stock on board, so it's kind of difficult to say. The ground staff, it's okay. I mean, most of them are really nice, but yeah, there was one staff that have some anger management classes to go to. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I would say they are pretty good actually. And yeah, I'm pretty impressed with Thai Vietjet. And I guess the only thing is if you are a tall person, the leg room is an issue. So it's not going to be comfortable for a longer flight. But other than that, I mean, I've not really too much of a complaint about them. The seats, the cabin seems pretty clean. Yeah, I mean, for such a short flight, I mean, I couldn't really find too much fault in terms of the aircraft. Other than what I've laid out with the stuff, the ground stuff, and of course the flight delay, it's not ideal. But I mean, I don't think it's Thai Vietjet's fault because I mean, a lot of the other flights were showing delay as well coming into Bangkok. The ground staff was saying that there was heavy rain. I didn't see any rain forecasted on the weather app when I was looking at it. Coming in, it seems pretty okay as well. So, I mean, it could be raining heavily earlier. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, again, like I say, it's out of their control. It's the airlines that's controlling the schedule and everything. So they are just doing the best they can in that circumstances. So yeah, I would say I would recommend Thai Vietjet for some people. And the bags are just coming out right now. So yeah, I think I'll end it here. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support my channel, yeah, go check out my Patreon. And I'm taking Jetstar next. So if you want to watch that, make sure to subscribe to my channel and you'll get notified when I upload that video. So I'm gonna rush for my next flight. It's closing in like 10 minutes. So my bag is here. Alright, I'll catch you all in the next video.